with the Carolina Panthers. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now it's Haskins. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Haskins. They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards there. Good for a Washington first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yeah. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. Connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, Haskins. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
It's a pickup of 3.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Yeah, still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. after the false start. They need 8 yards here on third down. They go play action. Bridgewater. He's going to look deep. It's caught inside the 25.
Ooh, he's running.
Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
He's tackled.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43. That's what I do.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Here's the Pro Bowl punter Tress Way on to punt for Washington, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Panthers.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 2nd down, it's Davis. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. Open man is Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Robbie Anderson.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First down.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's a give to Miller. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Chase Young on the.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
It's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
But this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
7-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Panthers 7, Washington nothing.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
3-yard pickup.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Check 52 is the mic. Check 52 is the mic. Here we go.
This time, Haskins will look to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football, and we just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
52 is the mic right here over there, right? 52 is the mic.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Haskins. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Brian Burns, and the Panthers will get the football back. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach,
Sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Mike Davis, the ball carrier.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 40 now on second down. Bridgewater. They will find Davis. That's complete.
Bridgewater's pass.
Give him 3 on the play. And just like that, it's third down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 39. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Ball carrier.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43. We got it. Mike's 43. Mike's 43. Hey, Diva.
Now Haskins on first down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and that'll bring up second down. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose.
Dwayne Haskins.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Check, 43. Come on, Mike's 43.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Montez Sweat in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, a give to Davis. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up fourth down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. Greg Stroman back deep for Washington. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
At their own 8.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Haskins to throw. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw on third down. Haskins. He's got a man. Complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 43's the mic. 43's the mic. You don't want none. Pick up the ball. 43. 43. Check. 43. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none.
On play action, Haskins slings this deep from McLaurin. This is caught and out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They give him a gain of 38.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Coming, baby. 43's the mic, boy. 43. 43 is the mic.
They're not ready for this, man.
Second down and goal. Haskins looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Steven Sims, the intended receiver, but now it's third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro Stephon Gilmore. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 3-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Takes it at the 7. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here. First and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Oh, Thomas unable to reel that one in. And now it's second down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
And that one goes incomplete on the drop.
Incomplete.
That's one he definitely normally catches. Fourth down. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a first and 10.
39-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
Second and 12 at the 36-yard line.
They've got second and 12 from the 36.
Check, 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 check. 43 is the mic.
Stay with your man.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete.
Haskins pass.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Let's get that home. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, check. 43. Got to do better. Come on, QB. Come on. Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
3rd and 2, now Haskins. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. Benny LeMay, his 9th touchdown of the season. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. From the 6. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Gannon on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Ryan Kerrigan, the one who stepped in to make that play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. On play action, it's Bridgewater. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Bridgewater. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, standing just outside his own goal line. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
4 down. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Ball carrier.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The mic, boy. 43. Check. 43. We own them. We own them.
They go play action with Haskins. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play. 5-2 is the mic. Mike 5-2.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 1st down, Washington. Haskins fighting McLaurin. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
He's got the first down inside the 10 and down to the 7-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
That's another Washington first down.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go. 43 is the mic, boys. 43. Check. 43. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Again, it's Haskins. That's complete right around the 8. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. J.D. McKissick, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes this Washington 14, Panthers 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll run it again with Miller. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
At the 30.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st down, Panthers.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They go play action. Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
32-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They go play action now. Haskins. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now at FedEx Field. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. Tough spot for Haskins in Washington here. 3rd and long after that last sack.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
4th down.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. The drive starts with a completion left side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 10th carry now for Lamar Miller. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Lamar Miller on the carry.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
They keep it with Miller on 1st down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Another good run there. He's been good all season long. I don't know if he's going to win that MVP award, but just to be in the discussion, obviously that means he's had a great run.
The raw numbers put him in the discussion. Can he carry his team to enough victories? Can he put them in a spot where we say to ourselves, well, an MVP carries his team to the playoffs. That's what he's going to need in order to get that award.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Miller. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Come on,
Here's a handoff to Barber. He'll take this up just shy of the 40. Excellent display of footwork on that run. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Check.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
The ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Watch that end. Tight end's right. 3 down. Pick the edge.
To throw again. Haskins. The open man here, Renfro. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Sturdy LeMay, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And Washington has taken the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes this Washington 21, Panthers 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him and keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
On 2nd and 1, Bridgewater. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Davis. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Mike Davis, the ball.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now a handoff to Miller. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Play action now. Bridgewater. Open man is Anderson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Bridgewater. This one caught by Davis. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2-yard gain on the
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. He's back to throw. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Mike Davis with time running out. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Sly on for the extra point. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range, not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Haskins to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here we go. 43's the mic. 43's the mic.
Throwing now is Haskins. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Intended for Steven Sims. Incomplete. He was covered by Trey Boston.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here we go with Haskins. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
McLaurin, incomplete. He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Haskins. And no, it's incomplete. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play fake. Bridgewater. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. They'll try the right side here with Miller. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
3rd down.
What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
43's the mic.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. All day, just like that.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. He'll lay this one out deep for Sims. Oh, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
A 1st down carry for Davis. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Yeah, baby. Boom.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he will find Davis. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Can see this quite a bit on running plays where the guy's out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
After the penalty, it's Miller. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
On 2nd down, Davis. Room here to run. Peck down the numbers. There he goes. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.